Yo, what up? We ready, I hope? What up? Cameraman, what up?
We have reached the semifinal stage of this college football playoff. It's time to find out who has the depth and the drive to take one huge step closer to the ultimate goal, hoisting that national championship.
The 1999 Fiesta Bowl.
We cannot wait to see unfold.
In Glendale, Arizona.
This is the Fiesta Bowl.
Won by the Vols at T. Martin, the quarterback.
As we'll see, last season's national champions, the Tennessee Volunteers, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Florida State Seminoles. Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirkherm Street. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game.
Yep. Winner goes to Cincinnati against Texas.
The kickoff team is out there, and here
the top bracket had it kind of easy. More easy than none.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. Handoff. Change of direction. He's stopped, but he gets a first down.
I love to watch this offense when they can dominate the line of scrimmage and have a talented back behind him. You continue to pick up first downs. You get the rhythm going. We've been watching Tennessee offenses do that for a long time.
A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. Quarterback goes forward off the run-pass option. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit and swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down. See if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. He'll be brought down at the 46. Good enough for a first down.
Oh, the defense. They get this offense to a third down early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Well, they test the middle there, but get nothing.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
This is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away. And he lets it land, and it'll just bounce out of bounds.
We can play defense like that all night. Like it.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Of course, I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Goes to his right side there for the completion. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. And he's going to take a shot down the left side.
Oh, way.
Incomplete. They tried to press it deep.
Oh, my
God. Now it brings up fourth down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team.
Missed. Holy cow, you missed.
And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. Last possession, they were forced to kick it away. Can they finally get things going this time? Stop after a small gain. We're now looking at 2nd and 9.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. The receiver makes the catch. He'll go down right there. Worked his way for a short gain, but not enough for the first down.
Well, it's a game of matchups. Always has been and it always will be, especially on the perimeter. And the quarterback believes his guy is better than their guy.
That completion sets up a 3rd down play. There's a fastball, but it's intercepted. Breaks into the open. Finally tackle him, but an excellent return after the pick.
Really nice job of mixing up the looks here by this defense. Sometimes man, sometimes zone. They fool the quarterback here completely, and he throws the pick.
And the The Seminoles offense comes back on the field. This group was coming off a quick 3-and-out. Can they put something together in this drive? Pass caught. Can he get in? They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a first and goal.
What a read by this quarterback. He saw cover one, meaning a single high safety look. Knows that he's got to throw the ball to the outside part of the field because help will be late in getting there. And that time,
touchdown, Florida State, as they claim the lead here in this playoff game.
Chris, I know the back's going to get a lot of attention for this touchdown, but I was focused on the offensive line. You had 5 guys working as one. Great communication, able to get up to that second.
There we go.
Things up nicely to allow the back into the end zone.
See if they can convert the point after. And the PAT makes it 7-0. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the Volunteers' high-tempo offense is back out on the field. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Going absolutely nowhere with a loss on the play.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
After a first down loss at 2nd and long from the 23. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Catch made on the right side. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker. And the Volunteers hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. That ball snagged for a completion. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
Now we're starting to see this offense look like they've looked all year long. Listen, to be able to get to a playoff opportunity, your offense has got to be able to show an ability to hit throws like this on 3rd down. They hit it, they keep the drive alive. Now they have a chance to put points on the board.
Runners scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
We see this all over the country now in college football. Defensive backs staying back a little bit deeper, forcing the quarterback to have to throw things in front. I like the decision here by the quarterback because he gets positive yards. Good way of staying ahead of the chains.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. That play moves the ball across midfield, but he set it for the first down at the 41.
Offense does a really nice job of timing up this screen pass, using the defense's aggression against them here. The back's able to navigate his way for a first down.
The Volunteers pick up enough for a first down here. Here's the snap, looking to throw here. Snags a quick throw. Tackle made, but the gain moves the ball to the 30. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line, because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route, and the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the accurate throw.
He'll hand it off. Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the first quarter. As we break for the quarter, Florida State is on top. And the first quarter is in the books. What is a huge opportunity for both these programs to get a step closer to a national championship. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
The Vols hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. First and goal, handoff. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage.
It is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Second down and goal, upcoming. Catch made by the tight end. And the defense swarms him. They've got him behind the line of scrimmage.
And this defense is all over it. Instead of giving up on this series, giving up that touchdown, they're flying around trying to protect that goal line.
Ball spotted at the 5 for this third and goal play. Out of the gun now on third down. The pocket breaking down.
No.
Touchdown, Volunteers. A much-needed counter-punch delivered. That kind of execution, a long drive, that's why this team made it to the college football playoff.
That's exactly right. Being able to mix in the run with the pass, picking up first downs, and eventually coming up with the touchdown. That is a tough thing to do, and they made it look easy.
Extra point try coming now. And it's up and good.
12.
So after putting up a touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
12 plays.
Returner looking to make a play here. What a stiff arm. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida State offense heads back onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. And the single back takes the handoff.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
And now from the pistol formation. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Moves out of the pocket. He's got room to run. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
First down and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. Escaping the pocket, now moving to his right. It's intercepted, trying to fire it into a tight window.
Chris, he's trying to find something. Nothing is there. Everything is covered downfield. He's rolling to his right. Eyes are downfield. But the one thing he doesn't see is that defender who steps in front of that to make that interception.
Made a mistake earlier.
Back out in the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time. Looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments.
Make the mistake earlier.
You always have to have big plays to be successful.
At least,
Nice,
no
solid
pressure.
game here, keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Next time I'll do what I usually do.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Lets it go quickly. Pass is caught on a comeback route. They make the stop, but it's a big gain down to the 29.
Well, move the sticks for a first down for this Tennessee offense, and this quarterback is really starting to throw the ball well, putting the ball in the money, and giving these receivers a chance to make plays after the catch. And they've had some great quarterbacks, as we know, that have played in their time in Knoxville.
First down here for this offense. Looking for a man. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They bring him down, but that's enough to move this offense into the red zone with a first down to 17.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off.
You know, a lot of people fear running backs with elite speed shy away from contact. That wasn't the case there. Instead of running around the defender, this back elected to run right through him.
They're going to run it here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here. Try to force a field goal attempt. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Looking to the end zone. Looking for a touchdown, but it's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. You got to be thinking about going for this on fourth and short.
So the decision is to not go for it, but settle for 3. Here comes the field goal team. They'll set up at the right hash mark for this chip shot. And it sails right through the middle of the upright.
Over 3.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Turnover.
3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away.
Hope I get 1 out of him. I need a 1 turnover, maybe.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback.
Hopefully, I can do it. Maybe not.
First play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
The game makes it second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Looks toward the sideline, finds the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Let's see if the offense can take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Linebackers moving around, trying to confuse the offense. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Looks to the left for a quick throw. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
And the Knowles come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the shotgun.
God.
They try the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Don't block.
Talk about quickness. That play is absolutely blown up in no time.
Chris, I don't know if that's a misassignment by the offensive lineman or just really good instincts there by the defender, but that play is blown up right at the snap.
The first real speed bump of this this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
Here's a throw underneath to the back. Finding space at the 20. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there.
Oh, my gosh. What a great play by the offense. And on the other side, how frustrating for this defense. They had everybody covered downfield. The quarterback looks like he's almost giving up on the play, checks it down to the running back, and how about the back, what he does with the ball in his hands after the catch, picks up the 1st down.
Ball handed off. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll give it to the back. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Nothing on that play makes it 2nd down and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. He goes nowhere. Back-to-back stops by this defense. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. On 2nd down, can they punch it in here? 3rd and goal for the 2. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So no gain on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd and goal from the 2. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. The coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. The field goal is good.
You gotta be kidding.
And that will tie the score as halftime approaches.
I should have dove.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
Should have dove.
So
4 point swing,
and
man.
now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback.
Take a knee. Let me try it. Probably gonna get a screen.
And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. The running back here on a direct snap. They bring him down right at the 20. And now a timeout quickly called by the defense as they try to get everybody on the same page here.
Nice job here controlling the line of of scrimmage by this
3
offensive line.
times.
The back
Dumb.
does what he needs to do to get positive
Idiot.
yards on first down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Here's the handoff. First down and more. He's still running. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to beat the sticks.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Solid run, tackled at the 45-yard line. They'll have to hurry now. 2nd down with the clock ticking. They'll run it here. Defense brings him to the ground as the final seconds of the first half tick away. And that
That was almost disastrous. Bad coaching. Weak.
And the Vols will kick it deep to begin the second half. The kickoff, a little too hot to handle, goes through the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Florida State offense on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the third quarter going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Looking deep downfield to the left. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time. He steps out short.
He's not sick.
What a play.
He didn't really seem to feel like he had anybody open and just puts it up in the air, and the defense says, thank you, we'll take it.
Can the offense convert that pick into points? They're set up 1st and goal. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly. See if the offense can punch it in on 2nd and goal. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. And it falls incomplete.
Risky throw here on 2nd down. You know, small spaces down here can be an issue for any quarterback. Very interested to see what they call here on 3rd down coming up.
Empty.
To settle for 3 here would be deflating. 3rd down and goal. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Bringing pressure. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Yeah, shit, dude. What the hell?
Great job here by the play caller going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
And the point after is right down the middle. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. And they've got the returner corralled. the Seminoles offense comes back on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception on the very first play of the last possession. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air.
My gosh, this receiver is outstanding. A huge play for this Florida State offense. And tell you, you and I have been coming into Tallahassee a long time. We've seen some great receivers. Guys like Johnny Wilson, most recently, a big, tall target. Anquan Bolden could do everything. Maybe one of my favorite players of all time, Peter Warrick. And going back to Fred Biletnikoff, played, of course, in Florida State.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Offense will keep it on the ground here. 7-yard gain sets up a 3rd and 3.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Set of downs. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. Tackle made quickly after the catch, but moves the ball to the 12 for red zone opportunity.
This is a big conversion by this offense. They're down now in this second half. Probably limited opportunities at this point in the game. Every chance you get your hands on the ball, you need points. They keep this drive alive right here.
The Noles are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the football. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Noles. They count the drive with 6 points. They were backed up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution.
The throw, baby.
It's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
The PAT is up and good, so we're tied up here in the 3rd quarter. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
Come on.
Tennessee's offense back out on the field now. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Catch made on the left side. That's a solid gain. Moves the ball out to the 28.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Looking for a deep completion. And that one's picked off. What a play. Oh, he's bringing it back. They finally bring him down, but what a return after the takeaway.
Well, his quarterback's got to regroup. That's his 2nd interception in this game right now. He's got to do a better job. But, Chris, it's easy to sit up here and say that. Could be the receiver running the wrong route. Balls sometimes can get tipped. All we know is at the end of the day, the guy pulling the trigger is responsible.
Now, instead of a nice gain, they're going backwards with that penalty call. They call the draw play here. And that one produces a decent gain.
Draw is a good way to keep the defensive line in check and use their aggressiveness against them. It can be real effective, even in passing situations, if you mix it in correctly.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Lets it fly to the wide out. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. He's stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
On third down, it's a handoff. That's a strong run. They finally tackle him down at the 4.
How about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
And the Seminoles looking to punch it in here. It's first and goal. Keep it on the ground on first and goal.
You gotta be kidding me, Weigt. What the freak, Weigt?
Play from being bounced to the outside.
It's a second and goal play for the offense. We're going to score with a run to the right.
Boom, baby. Good missed tackle.
Still no answer for this offensive machine.
And that's another touchdown for this guy.
God, I had to
This
throw
defense
too.
better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
I bet he hasn't missed that tackle all year.
Now with the PAT. PAT puts him in front by 7. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Get one more. Get one more.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start from the 25. And Tennessee's high-powered offense is back out on the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. They try to run inside, but nowhere to go.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
He dumps it off to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Crucial third down play after that completion. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Tries the right with a quick throw. Oh, it's picked off. What a play.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking downfield near the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Florida State.
That is great job.
He might be throwing this game now. I hope not.
Provided to them by their own defense after that turnover. And why wait? They get aggressive, make the throw, and it pays off for a touchdown.
With the extra point, the lead is 14. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Offense comes up 2nd and 8. That running game not producing much on the first down play. Dumps a short throw down to the running back. And it's good for a first down to the 36.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
1st and 10 now. Clock running. Final minute of the quarter. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Throws it to the right. Finds a man downfield. It's a big gain to the right. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down.
Boy, great throw and a first down for Tennessee, and they are in business. This quarterback is playing well, and, you know, Chris, they are able to recruit the nation when it comes to quarterback play because of the history and tradition they have. Started really with Peyton Manning, but has worked its way through. Think about T. Martin, won the national title in '98. Hendon Hooker, what he did a few years ago. Go back to Josh Dobbs. Boy, they've got some great quarterbacks that have played here.
Incompletion makes it 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the 3rd quarter. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, down he goes. It's a sack. The Vols will bring their punt team onto the field. And he'll kick it away now for the 2nd time. And the returner is tackled, and that'll do it for the 3rd period.
All right, come on. Finish this thing out. Ball in hand up 2 scores. Most dangerous lead in the game.
Trying to keep those national championship hopes alive. Let's take a quick look at the game stats while we have a chance. We're set now for the 4th quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll hand it off.
I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. And they'll tackle at about the 23-yard line.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Caught quickly. The Seminoles are looking to keep this drive going.
When the defense gets these guys to 3rd down, they get a chance to get them off the field, and instead they give up the first down. So the clock will continue to move, and the defense is really at the mercy of this offense at this point.
It's a shotgun run call. Solid gain.
Does it make a tackle?
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Oh, and it's picked off. A crushing mistake.
Just no interference.
Wipes out a scoring threat. The offense will take over from the 29.
Wow, a risky call by the offensive
No interference at all.
In the playoff in the 2nd half, throwing the football, I don't disagree with it, but now you give this defense a chance to create a turnover, and they capitalize here with the pick.
And looking to throw now on first down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
He just has to be protected better than that. He's the guy who can shift the tenure of a game. It's the offensive line's job to ensure he's kept clean.
After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 29. Second down, we're going to throw it. Running out of time in the pocket. It's incomplete. He took a hit.
I'm not even doing anything special.
And it brings up a 3rd down.
Boy, this one's on the offensive line, Chris. They've got to do a better job of protecting the franchise quarterback. This guy's as good as there is in the country, and they're letting this pressure get to their quarterback. You either get the ball out faster, or the offensive line's got to do a better job of taking care of their guy.
Had a nice drive going here, but now it's 3rd down and long. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Quick completion to the tight end. Defense will wrap him up after an 8-yard gain. It'll bring up 4th down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to chip away at this lead. Trying for a 4th down completion. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Tackled, but first down.
Hey, it's a nice game here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
The Volunteers getting set on 1st and 10. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game at some point.
They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Brought down. The completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down.
Well, that is going to bring up 4th down now, Chris, and it is critical that they not only go for it, they got to pick up this first down. You're down by a couple possessions. You can't fool around. You got to keep this possession as long as you can and put this ball eventually into the end zone.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And it's incomplete. And the drive will fizzle out here in the final minutes.
Well, with over 3 minutes to go in this game, Chris, down by a couple scores. You have to go for this. Thought the offense had a great shot. Now they got to rely on their defense to try to get a quick stop or get a turnover and somehow get that football back.
Too much clock with the running game. Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete on a very quick throw.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Throwing for his running back. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. And he will make the first down. Tackled at the 26.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. Offense now behind the 6 on second down. They need 12 after that first down loss. They look to throw it here on second down. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. So it's 3rd and long from the 29. The defense play coverage or blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He cannot escape. It's a sack. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. And the Knowles will have to punt this one away. We're going to kick it away for the second time. Decides not to fair catch it, but he is tackled immediately. A gutsy move, but didn't produce much. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're set up at their 40. First down, looking to throw the ball. Fires it to the wideout. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Not much on the return there, but the interception gives the football back to the offense at the 47.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
Now it's second down here.
To the title, baby. To the title game.
And they'll take a knee. Time remaining under a minute now.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.
And the quarterback will take a knee.
Well, this is what you hope for. Have a chance to just take a knee in this game and advance in the playoff.
In the playoffs, it's survive and advance. This is a crucial W. Great performance, but now the stage gets even bigger. The challenges will continue going forward.
Yeah, more and more pressure will grow as this
team
continues to win football games. But you and I have been around this team all year long. So impressed with the emotions and how they're able to contain themselves, stay focused on the task at hand. They did that again today. They advance. Cannot wait to watch and see what they can do next week.
And now the stage is set for this season's ultimate college football game. We will see you at the National Championship. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
There's some bad picks, man. Some bad picks. Luckily, he wasn't on his A game, and I hope he didn't throw it. Didn't feel like he did. Well, didn't feel like he did in the first half. But Weight's been known to do that. So hooray, my first one. but I do. I don't know what for. Maybe he thinks I stun it every play. I stun him maybe twice. Other than that, it was just defensive line bullying, I guess. I don't know. I don't know what else it could be. I mean, I played a lot of cover 3, but I'm in and out of different defensive sets. So I don't know. What does he think I did to him, George? Did you? I assume you watched his stream. I don't know what I really didn't touch anything. Instant roll. The scramble? penalty? I think it was a penalty. This one? It's probably it. I don't know. I throw on the run. I snap it with 6. 6. I should have thrown it back to square, but his man stopped. Maybe R1 right now. But I mean, he's got 3 inside. He's got no final edge player. No edge player. Pin inside. Oh, I have triangle, but who's reading his go corner flat? I should have hit the triangle right there. Oh, it was tough. I assume it's probably it. This sucks because he's fighting through the line of scrimmage. Then he gets bumped again when he should be by him. I should have thrown it up the field. I mean, it was 2.5, 3 seconds. I don't know. I think the Michigan one was definitely worse than that one that I got popped on. Because I never really set my feet. At least I sit my drop. At least my drop paused. Right there. At least I paused. Snap it at 5:06. 1, 2, 3. Get out of there. There's no edge to this defense either. It appears, but they drop out. And really, they shed. If anything, I should have stepped up to the left and up through that hole. Golly. But again, he's pinned. Oh well. I don't know. Appreciate you, George. Does he want to play?